Hey everyone, welcome to Kempner Canucks. My name is RevTrev, and unfortunately, we came up with the short end of the stick today. The Vancouver Canucks lose in Pittsburgh 5-4 to the Pittsburgh Penguins. And it was a disappointing game for sure. I was expecting a better effort. I'm quite surprised. I'm quite surprised that we lost this game, everyone. And not only lost the game in the way that we did, because this team didn't come to play. And I'm concerned about that. I mean, that's something. I know you're on the road. I know you just played last night. I get it. It's just too bad. It's unfortunate because this is one of those games you need to win and to keep going. Now, this is a league of parity, okay? This is a league of parity, and I just want to say that on any given day, people can lose and win, and it's a league that has great players in it. I mean, Crosby, Malkin, Carlson alone, like, some of the greatest careers in the history of the game are there. So it's not like this is just a chump change team, even though their record would say differently. But I felt like the Canucks didn't come ready to play, and that was really a big test. I want to just dive into the big question. What are your thoughts about the Canucks loss tonight? I want to know. Post them in comments. I'm going to dive into your questions, and I'm excited that you're here, that you're ready to go, that you want to be a part of this, okay? That you want to be a part of this. I was pretty frustrated at the first period, just saying, because I'm like, I'm going to show up tonight, and I know that there's no physicality in what I'm doing at all, but I'm showing up tonight, and they felt like the Canucks didn't. And the good news is they were terrible in the first period. And then they started clawing their way back. And too bad they didn't play like that the second and third period for the whole game. And we've been talking about that. You've got to play more than 20 minutes a night. And it was one of those nights, like, I don't know how many minutes you could say the Canucks actually played well. I don't know how many minutes they played well. So I'm disappointed. But I want to know what your thoughts are about the Canucks loss tonight in this 5-4 loss. The score looked way better than if you just look at the box score, you're going to go, hey, we're not so bad. I mean, now a close one because you missed it. And we'll get into it in just a second. So I want to dive in and get into these goals. And yeah, so I want your thoughts. Again, just a reminder, I do Canucks content that is passionate, realistic, and honest. If you like that kind of content, hit the like and subscribe. And, of course, follow my socials, okay? Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube. Follow me at Kempner Canucks. I'd really appreciate that. And just a big shout-out to all of our American fans. Happy Thanksgiving is tomorrow. We have lots to be thankful for. I'm very thankful for this channel, but more importantly, the people that I get to engage with. We get to talk about our favorite team, and I love it. Absolutely love it. So it's funny. It's just funny to be able to be here and be a part of it, and glad that you're here. But what's funny is it's saying I have one viewer, literally one viewer on Facebook. Meanwhile, I've got 13 comments, so that is just not true. There's more than one person watching this right now. But let's dive in. And let's get into some comments, and then we'll get into some more goal analysis. Okay. Dreamer says, here we go again. Maybe pull Arthur and should have took timeout after the 3-1. I agree. I do not understand why Rick Tocchet doesn't call timeouts. Guess it's going to be that 7-1 kind of night. Yeah, ends the 8-0, the streak at 8-0. Yeah. Daniel says, still another period to possibly salvage something, but yet another game where Shelovs couldn't even catch pneumonia. Demko, we need you. Yeah. Yeah, why does Tocchet not call timeouts? It is infuriating. David W., you're not wrong. 4 ugly goals. Shelov's allowed, but man, did those Canucks throw defense under the bus in that game. You're not wrong. Maybe it's time for a call-up. Tolopilo, Ty Young, Jerry Patera. I think you're totally right. You're totally right on that. 5-4 is the final, Stuart, correct. Back to Lankinen, up until Demko returns because, oh boy, has Shelov been so inconsistent. It's inconsistent. David, out of every game he's played this season, he's been terrible. He's when you're allowing 5 goals a game or just like 4.5 to 5 goals a game, that's what you're averaging. That's terrible. That's terrible. I love Shelov's, but that's one of the things I wanted to bring up was this point right here. Where did I put it? Of course, I have serious concerns about Shelov's. He was great last year, but that was last year, everyone. I don't know. I think he needs to go down, just like you're saying, the AHL. But he was terrible tonight. And I do agree that the team defense wasn't good either. It wasn't good. All right. Let's get back into the comments. Daniel says, I think that horrible power play in the third might have done him in. All that momentum after the third goal and that awful power play would just stonewall our momentum. It's true. Monty, not the game I was hoping to see, but at least they fought to the end rather than just getting rolled over, right? Monty, that's a great point. That's a really great point, bro. Thank you so much for making it. It's not a terrible game. It was a terrible start. Right? So, yeah, I don't know, Callum, why he doesn't call a timeout or pull a goaltender. That just happened. Canucks are garbage. Maybe. I wouldn't say we're garbage. We're not bottom feeder team. We're just inconsistent. I mean, I don't think we're terrible. I don't think we're garbage. But you can have that opinion. Yeah, you can definitely have that opinion. So Jacobs just says that it's just Shelov's. It wasn't for Shelov's. He needs to make a save once in a while. It's true. Shelov's is an ECHL goalie. I don't know about that. I think he's an AHL goalie, but hard to play well when your goalie doesn't save. Yeah. Marcus, good to see you. Hope you're doing well, man. Been nice chatting with you. Yeah, it's a back-to-back game for sure. That's definitely possible, but Shelov's gets his opportunity, and then he literally does not play good. He wasn't good in the playoffs. Listen. He got 5 wins in the playoffs, bro. Come on, A1. Come on. Like, I understand we lost the game. I understand that Shelov's didn't play good, but he played good in the playoffs. You got to give him some credit. Come on, man. Come on. I get it. Bad save percentage, but 5 wins, brother. Demko's down. Casey Smith wasn't good enough. He outplayed Casey Smith to become the starter as a young person, 23 years old, in the playoffs. I'm giving him a lot of credit, but this year he has not been good. He has not been good, everyone. Yeah, he lets in momentum-killing goals, and the boys look like they played last night, which they did. Van, you're right. They did. Shelov's needs to make a save. He struggled with his net, always lose it. Yeah, it's true. He needs to make a timely save. Well, that was closer than at least it wasn't a blowout, right? They can't keep doing that and expect to win. It's true. Honestly, the reffing been horrible every game. Canucks take penalties from the start of the game. Not even 2 minutes into the game, Canucks get a penalty. That shows the Canucks down from the get-go. Yeah, I know. Marcus, like, Shelov's has to go. He's just not good enough. I agree. What did you hear that he's going back to hear about what he did here? Hearing he's going back down to the minors. He is. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, he's been pretty consistent. Yeah, absolutely. He's been consistently bad, right? Yeah, right. Exactly. He's got the road winning streak for sure. Canucks do lack defense. They need a second pairing D that can play big minutes and move the puck as well. Hogue, well, yeah, I mean, he's probably going to get traded. I know. Canucks are hurting. Sheila's developing by having them up. They need to send him down for some consistent starting times. Yep. Dreamer says, just sucks to have such a great defensive game yesterday and to have a bad defensive game. Yeah. Looking forward to Demers being back. But I think the defense needs to be better too. At least PD is close to becoming a point-a-game player. That's true. Good point. And Canucks could have won if – no, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Callum, you're probably right on that one after I think about it for a second. All right, let's talk about a couple things. Captain Hughes with a magnificent goal. Guys, I don't know about you, but that was magical. What a goal. Quinn Hughes he's unbelievable. What he was trying to accomplish tonight, trying to put the team on his back, I was impressed. I was so impressed. And then I'm too. Pedersen with another productive point-producing night. I loved it. Love seeing that. I want to see more of that. Love it. Okay, let's dive in. I can't be here long tonight. I got to go to the hospital tonight. My wife and I are going. She's getting an MRI. And I'm looking forward to that she got in so quick. And don't worry, everyone. It's just on her knee. So it's not like crazy stuff. But I'm going to take her to the hospital tonight to get her MRI. And so I'm looking forward to going. We're just going to hang out in the hospital. So hopefully we won't be there for an hour. But we'll see. Let's go to these goals that were let in. So Blake scores here. Passes it over. The top comes down. Oh, what an unlucky bounce behind. Ratu, though, guys, with Sasson getting his second point in as many games. Ratu gets the puck here, passes it back over. Oh, that was the tip, right? That was the tip. Let's watch that again. I want to see that. Hughes, Ratu gets back. Ratu. Nice. So Sasson drops it back, and then Ratu gets the snapshot. Love it. And then Raquel comes around from Rust. Across. Oh, what a pass. Let's go to this one. This is the Haynes one on the power play. Malkin to Haynes and gets the goal. Yeah, that's gross, guys. That's gross. That's 3-1. They should have called the timeout. Here's the Rust goal. It's just getting ugly at this stage, right, everyone? 4-1. Crosby breaks through, pass it across. Beautiful. The defense looked terrible on that play. And then another one by Rust. This is like how many Rust goals do we got here, guys? How many Rust goals do we got? Look at that. All the way across. Cuts through the middle. Bad goal by She Loves. Now let's talk about Pia Suter. Let's go to Pia Suter. I'm going through these quick. Pedersen to Hughes. Hughes over to Pia Suter that comes off the bench. What a goal. I like that one a lot. It's like, but this is the one. This is the one I was talking about. Hughes gets the puck. And watch this. This is magical, everyone. This is magical. Comes from here. Look at this. Love it. And then the last one. Pedersen gets the puck. Wins the faceoff. Goes to Hughes. To Besser. Hughes. Over there. And Pedersen gets a rebound. Scores. That's the game, everyone. That is the game. And if you look at the numbers here, it'd be funny if I actually didn't put that up. We outshot them. They killed us on faceoffs. They had 4 power plays. We had 1. We had 32 hits. They had 11. They had 22 block shots. We only had 10. They had 17. Like we should have won that. So Pittsburgh and Vancouver split the series this year. And that's all she wrote, everyone. That's all she wrote. All right, let's get into some more comments before. Yeah, it's just crazy. I agree. It's crazy. No playoffs or Canucks. I mean, it's too early to say, right? Like, it's U.S. Thanksgiving. We're in the playoffs right now. That's a huge thing. That's a huge thing. So I don't know. I agree that was tier 1 stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that was I mean, Hughes is unbelievable. According to Money Pucks Deserve to Win-O-Meter, Penguins dominated the Canucks. Yeah, totally, in the first period. So we had an offside chance, Sidney Crosby. Callum Talkett's instructed by Alvin Rutherford to let them win so we get him outside shot and getting him. Maker of Rain, good to see you. Canucks are too happy with moral victories. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Hearing that we might have a chance or, oh man, from Columbus again, they lowered their wants. Oh man, you're a check. I'm kind of falling in love with that guy. I don't know. Maybe it's just like he was a 6th overall pick. Just hoping he's not like a Ulevy or a Virtanen. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a little nervous, but he looks like he has a lot of potential. Petey and Suter leading goals. Crazy, isn't it? Trade Susie. I mean, who wants him? Hey, good to see you. Tough loss tonight. Bad first period, right, Elfrin? Absolutely. Happy Jacks. That loss was on Shelovs, the Civ. I agree. Susie and Myers are killing the team. I don't think Susie and Myers killed the team tonight, but yes, they haven't played well this year, especially Susie. The Canucks are still in precarious position in their division, and with their home record having no doubt hurt them. That's correct. So who all scored tonight and how many hits did Sherwood get? Well, we already talked about who scored. We just went through all of them. But let's go to the box score and let's see Sherwood. How many hits did Sherwood have? He had 4. He only had 4 tonight, even though we out-hit him like 32-11. So he only had 4 of those. That's crazy. That's craziness. You'd think he would have had a better night. Yeah, we talked about that. The next time Sheila starts, do you think his leash gets much shorter? I don't think he... Yes, but I think he's going to go back to the AHL, and then he's coming back up. So do we want Juracek? I do. I don't know if anyone else does. That's what I think. So, thanks for your prayers, man, and especially for my wife. But I mean, she's just getting an MRI on her knee, so it's nothing major. Nothing major. We Canucks fans have a pattern. We are obnoxiously overconfident and depressingly negative. It is early in the season. Making the playoffs is still very likely. Unlikely we will be the top seed, absolutely, but thus we will make it. We will likely make the playoffs. I agree. Coach Rob, good to see you. PS Shooter is just on full tilt, and I'd take Juracek over Susie. I feel like I'd want that too. Yeah, Blazer fan, it was an embarrassment. We are like the Cowboys. I feel bad for Shelovs. I don't think we've had the success like the Cowboys. So, but yeah, we're pretty bad. We're pretty bad. All right, everyone. I'm sorry, but I have to call it an early night. I got to take my wife to the hospital for an MRI. So yes, I agree. Split them up. Yeah, take back that Cowboys comment. I've got to run. Disappointing loss. 5-4, everyone. 5-4. It looked better on the score sheet than it did during the game. Thanks so much for watching. Hit the like and subscribe. Thanks so much. And of course, always, we're going to cheer this team on. Win or lose, go Canucks, go.